DJ.
I'm going to hell. What is going on, you guys? It's Extreme here, and welcome back to another episode of Road to Max Prestige. In this series, there's one goal: get to Max Prestige by any means necessary. That doesn't involve cheating or some stupid fucking glitch. That said, this is my Road to Max Prestige, and yes, I am still only on my first Prestige. Unfortunately, I'm a little lazy about playing this game sometimes. Also, it's not that I'm really lazy about it, but Ghosts really did leave a really bad taste in my mouth, so yeah. And I've got other things I enjoy playing, as some of you probably already know. Now, I've got a couple different things I want to talk about today, so let's get into the first one right now. So, I was supposed to, yesterday, I was supposed to go and meet this girl, Rhiannon, the one I was telling you guys about. I was supposed to go meet her yesterday. As I'm pretty sure you can already assume, that didn't happen. I have this horrible tendency. It's not intentional, it's not something I go out of my way to do, but when I make plans, they tend to fall apart. Not all the time, about 50% of the time. So, there's a 50-50 chance when I make plans, shit goes sideways. So, yeah, she's actually kind of like cool with it, partly because she's got a lot of stuff going on, and partly because she really wants to meet when there's just abundance of free time on both ends. So, I don't know when it's going to happen. It could happen sometime later this week, and I will share that with you guys. I won't share all the details, most of them maybe, but yeah, so when it happens, I will let you guys know, but as of right now, it's not, and I don't know when it's happening, but I just wanted to keep you guys informed for those of you that are interested in hearing about it. That said, this was a bullshit death. I remember getting so pissed when I saw that. I'm like, what the fuck? When can an SMG, when does SMGs have bullet penetration in this game? Come on. I mean, the bullet penetration is so shitty. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I know they put FMJ into the guns, sort of, but I miss having that as an optional feature. You know, that was something that I didn't like from Black Ops 2, because basically the walls were paper thin and you didn't need FMJ, but if you had it, it did help. It would go through thicker material, yada yada yada, but pretty much, yeah, it was just a bullshit death. And anyways, moving on. So, since I've already mentioned the whole, you know, plans going sideways, I thought I'd give you guys an example of quite possibly the most frustrating experience I've ever had, where every plan I had made, laid out, everything should have gone like clockwork, but instead everything blew up in my face. Now, this does involve my ex-girlfriend, so I'm going to be a little critical of her in this story, but so here's what happened. This was about a year into our relationship. Now, my ex lived in LA, for those of you that don't know, and I live in San Diego. So we didn't get together very often, but when we did, it was usually for a couple days. Now, in this instance, I was actually going to go visit her for a week. Day one, I get on the wrong train, and I get there fucking hella early. Now, how did I get on the wrong train? I have no fucking clue. I thought I had to be at a train station at a certain time. She thought I had to be there at a different time, even though my ticket said the time I was supposed to get on. She somehow thought I was getting on 3 hours later. So, fun part starts when I get to the train station and she's supposed to be there. She's still at work because she didn't think she had to leave early and her phone was off. So I'm sitting there for 2.5 hours just what the fuck? And then all of a sudden I get a text. Hey, so how close are you? Are you kidding me? I'm already here. What? Been here for 2.5 hours. Uh-oh. Yeah. So that was just getting there, all right? So the next thing that happened was we went to go get something to eat, and I don't know what happened. Maybe I ate something I shouldn't have. Maybe I got a little food poisoning. I don't know. But I spent the next 2 days sick in my girlfriend's bed because I just, bad memories. And that was not fun. So, and she was, at the time she still lived with her mom. Her mom was still alive, and her mom was a really good woman. Just want to say that, you know, I may have ill will toward my ex in so many different ways, but I never had any ill will toward anyone in her family, save for her one cousin who's just a crazy ass bitch. Anywho, so her mom was cool enough to kind of keep an eye on me while my ex was at work, but it was so uncomfortable, you know, and I was hating it. And I was supposed to be fine. Like, I was supposed to be able to move around. I was going to go do some stuff. I was going to, you know, help take care of stuff for around the house for her. Couldn't do any of it. And I blew roughly 2.5 days because of this. So I've got like 2.5 days left before I got to go home. And at that point, my ex said, you know what, forget all this stuff. Let's just spend time together once you're feeling better. And that's what we're going to do. And that's kind of what we did, except she was supposed to have the rest of the week off. That didn't happen. Seriously, you see where this is going? So this is why I say I hate to make plans when there are the what ifs in place, you know? And that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now with meeting up with Rhiannon. There's a lot of what ifs, such as, what if I don't get my work done? Or what if my brother calls me out the fucking blue? This is one of those times I hate my life. But it's a cool thing. It's good that things like this get hammered out because, you know, if there is a future for me and her, she knows what to expect on my end, and I know what to expect on her end. And this was just horrible placement by my part, putting that sentry right there. I thought it'd be fine. I was trying to prevent it from getting shot, and yeah. Whoops. And by the way, I know that using danger close increases the damage of kill streaks, but are you like, I hit him dead on. What the fuck? Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, I will be back tomorrow with another one. And tomorrow I think we're going to do some sort of story or something. I don't know. Anyways, till next time, adios. So, my weekend was exactly what I thought it was going to be. It was not what I wouldn't say expected, but was planned. And as some of you may know, I was planning to go and meet this woman I started talking to that I met online. Her name's Rhiannon, by the way. And unfortunately, after I made the video for Friday, she and I got to talking and realized that this past weekend was a complete and total wash. So yeah, we still haven't met. Now, we are supposed to meet later today. I say supposed to because